What's up, hellos? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Entertaining. I'm asking y'all to check out the Loveology Podcast.
My wife, I could go on and on about that.
Right, and me and my wife.
This for your podcast, man. Answer
I appreciate it.
Answer
it. Hey, man.
Welcome. Shout out to everybody joining in once again. Let me get this off the screen. How y'all doing? Excuse the background. It's all good. We got some stuff going on. What's up, everybody, man? How y'all doing today? Another Loveology Podcast live discussion, man. We're going to get right into it. Man, shout out to my guy, King Gene. We rocking the royal cloth. You see the shirt, man. You see the hat. Go check out king-gene.com, and we're going to be spinning the wheel a little bit later on. So make sure y'all ready to answer this question. But in order to answer the question correctly, you got to listen to the previous episode of the actual podcast. Okay, so we're trying to give some free stuff away. I see Donald is watching. Shout out to Donald. Thank you for watching. Shout out to Miss Martin. Thank you for watching. Thank y'all, man. Don't forget, you know what I'm saying, you're watching, but don't forget to hit that share button, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, we need y'all to share this on your timeline if you don't mind, because this is how this thing get out there. This is how we get to other people. This is how this thing spread. We sharing love. There's nothing wrong with spreading love, right? Dr. Martin Luther King said you can't drive out hate with hate. Got to drive it out with love, baby. So let's get this love sharing and spread this on your timeline. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, as you already know, but it's all good. It's still love is out there. So make sure y'all share this on your timeline, shit into somebody's inbox, do whatever you got to do. And as you know, this is live, baby. So we are recording live. My little thing is real small, but it's okay. Here it is. I'm going to blow it up so y'all can see it. Cause boom, there we go. Now I can hit it. We are recording live. There you go. But yeah, man, we're gonna get right into this, man, because I don't want to hold you guys up. Shout out to our VIP, Glamoury.com. Go check out Glamoury.com. I'm gonna shoot them a little bit later on the spin the wheel as well. You get a chance to win stuff from these people, man. We giving away stuff every week. We haven't missed a week. Every week we giving away stuff, man. So we talking about love and we talking about giving away. And today we're going with the ladies again. You know, we just trying to, man, it's got to be two parts to it. It's three sides to a coin, they say, right? It's always three sides to a story. I always like to say is your perspective, their perspective, and God's perspective, right? Because, you know, we all can see things differently. So I want to give it up to the fellas out there, man, because the fellas, man, we get a little hard. We get a little hard sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So let me represent for the fellas out there. He just wants a woman who believes in him. That's what he talking about. What's up, James? Loveology Podcast. Shout out to James. We still in the Love and Respect book, man. Y'all got to check this book out. If y'all ain't checked it out yet, go check it out, man. We on part 6, man. We never done 6 parts to anything. So this got to tell you something. This is some key stuff here. My wifey in here, she highlighting, doing all types of stuff. So we actually in this book really doing stuff. But a man wants someone that believes in him. And we're going to talk about some stuff. Look at Don say, amen, brother. Yes, sir. Pete, what's up, Pete? Oh, man, appreciate you for the love out there on the East Coast. So let's jump into it a little bit, guys. Are y'all ready? Where y'all from, man? Let me know where y'all from. Make sure y'all drop them comments. You know what I'm saying? If you know, we're on Facebook, but if you're on YouTube, Twitter, we're all over the place right now, streaming live. So tell me where you're from. Let me know. Drop it in the comment section. Let everybody know what's going on. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's take this out. Let's put these hearts on the stage. Let me go right here. Boom. Okay. Your husband will feel you appreciate his desire to work and achieve when. Let's stop on that real quick. What's up, Houston, Texas? Cunny. Houston, Texas. Benz and Lexus found me on the freeway driving reckless. That's Lil Flip. I know you don't probably know nothing about that, Cunny, but that's Lil Flip. Shout out to Cunny out there, man. Cunny has a dope podcast. There go Erica as well. Cunny, your podcast. tell me your podcast. I don't know why I be forgetting y'all podcast. I know Erica's Dope Discussions. I know my man's is Man Down Podcast. Drop your podcast in there, Connie, please. Jesus, I be forgetting. Happy Hump Day. Shout out to Erica. She has her podcast, Dope Discussions. Go check out Erica Warren. And she's an author as well. I don't know why I be forgetting, Connie. I apologize. But drop it in the comment section. We'll put that on the screen for you. It's right there on the tip of my tongue. I want to say it. But there you go. Vent time. It was right there on the tip of my tongue, Connie. It was right there. Look right there. But vent time with Connie. Let's jump right into this, right? I know y'all waiting on me. So let's look on this. Your husband or significant other don't have to be your husband. It could be your boyfriend. Even if you're single, you can use this information. And sometimes this information is good for the other side too. But we're talking about women. We're talking to the women right now about your husband will feel you appreciate his desire to work and achieve. Not okay, because some of us aren't working. Right. Even before the pandemic, you know, a lot of us use that excuse. It's the pandemic. Ain't no jobs. There's some jobs out there, brother. It is. You got to get your hustle on. But, you know, your desire to work and achieve. Right. That's important. Work and achieve. So just because he's not working, you know, his desire to, does he have a desire to achieve? Now, mind you, if he don't have a desire to work or he doesn't have a desire to achieve, because that's what God's first basically first thing that he told the man to do. He didn't let rain fall on the earth. He put all the animals, he put vegetation, he put everything there, but wasn't no rain on the earth because the man wasn't there yet. Once he put man on this planet, that's when he let it rain. So now the man can go work, right? So every man should have something in them that make them want to work. You know what I'm saying? It may not be a 9 to 5, right? But it's maybe his, you know, achieve a little bit. It might be a little hustling. You know, don't get in the way of man working. So if your man ain't working, your man don't want to work, your man don't want to achieve, then you might need to recount them votes that you put in on, all right? But if he does want to work and he does want to achieve, you know, he'll feel that you appreciate his desire to work and achieve when you do these things, ladies. And let's get right into it. Bam. Number one, you see yourself as his helpmate and counterpart and talk with him about this whenever possible. Let's talk about it. And look, y'all, this is an open discussion, live open discussion. Right? We need all men to work, right? Yeah, I know. That's what that's what, and from what I understand, from my perspective, that's what we are here to do, is to work, right? So you gotta let them know, you know, I see you as my helpmate. I mean, you see yourself as his helpmate and a counterpart. You know, sometimes, especially when, see, if, you know, let's just put this out here. I don't care if my wife makes more money than me. I don't have that ego. Why? Because guess what? It's all coming to one household. So who cares how much she makes? Right? But the problem is sometimes, and you know, shout out to the ladies out here that's making the big boy bucks. Shout out to the ladies, right? And that's cool, right? But the problem comes when she sees herself as not a counterpart. Like, I'm above you and you look down on him. I don't know who's doing that, but there's some ladies out there that's doing that. And same thing for men. You shouldn't look down on your wifey. But we talking about the ladies right now. But don't look down on the wifey just because you making more money than her. It's a lot of work at the house. Trust me, I'm doing it now. Shoot, we did a role reversal. Go check out our episode. We're doing a role reversal. It's a lot of work at the house. Shoot, man, you should be getting paid at least $100,000 to be running a household, at least, right? But they don't pay us that, right? They don't pay the people that work at home and all that good stuff. So you gotta show each other that you're equal. You gotta show that you're equal. So, ladies, just because, and this is another thing too. A lot of people don't know this, but when you think of something, like if you think you all that, if you think you better than him, even though you might not say it, that just comes out. It's coming through your pores, and he can feel it, he can smell it, he can taste it, even though you're not saying it. So you got to retrain your mind not to think that y'all are not equal, because you are equal. You know what I'm saying? Just you bringing the money in, right? Congrats to the ladies making that bread. Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Donald said hard work. So it's important. It's important, right? That's important. I hope y'all feeling me. Again, this is live discussion. I may not have all the answers. This book right here don't have all the answers. Maybe you have a little bit more experience, right? Share your knowledge with the community. This is Loveology. We studying love, baby. We studying it. We ain't the experts of it. We're studying it. So let's study together. Let's get some information together. So let's move right along. When your husband will feel you appreciate his desire to work and achieve when you listen to his work stories as close as you expect him to listen to your accounts of what happens in the family. Okay, Liz. What's up, girl? What's up? What you got? Because I want to hear from you, Liz. Last time you was on here, boy, we had a good time. So Elizabeth is back. Shout out to Elizabeth in the house. So you listen to his work stories as close as you expect to listen to your accounts of what happens in the family. Prime example, right? My wife, she was working at home. I mean, she was at the house, wasn't working. She was taking care of the kids, right? So when I come home, you know, sometimes I feel like, not me, I'm just saying some people would feel like that their job stories is more important than what's going on in the household. Like, oh man, what I did today, and that you done talked the whole hour about what happened at work and what happened on in your life, but you never did ask your wife, and I am a culprit of this. How was your day? How was your day? Right? So you have to listen to what, you know, even though you might not like his line of work, even though it doesn't interest you, but he still want to be heard, right? So he'll feel appreciated. That's all. He'll feel respected. That's all. These some hacks, right? Some life hacks. You know, men are different. I'm a man. I'm different, right? We're different from the ladies. Ladies, they think different. They move a little differently. Men, we move a little differently. So we just give you some life hacks, how to hack into a brain of a man, right? So you listen to his work stories as closely as you expect him to listen to your accounts of what happened in the family. Because I know you want to tell him what's going on, right? What happened today, even your work stories, you know, listen to him. Ashley just be listening to my little work stories. She be like, oh, okay. Team Ashley, you know, I got a coworker, Team Ashley, you know, so I definitely tell her all about my work stories, and vice versa. Now that she's working, I want to hear about her work stories. I want to know these people by name. You know what I'm saying? So that's important, right? That's important. Listen to his work stories as closely as you expect him to listen to your accounts of what happens in the family. Again, this is straight out the book, y'all. This is straight out the book. Is these things perfect? No, these straight out the book, but these are some accounts that can help. Okay, your husband will feel you appreciate his desire to work and achieve when you express your faith in him related to his chosen field. Talk to me, ladies. Talk to me, fellas. Talk to me. How y'all feel? Sometimes you know, your man take that job that you just really don't feel like he should have took or whatever, right? And you know, you kind of probably talking crazy. I told you not to take. You gotta express some faith in his ability to choose the job that he want to work, right? He gonna figure out that's not the best job for him. He gonna figure it out. I promise you he will, right? I understand you want to be there to support. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with stating how you feel. But at the same time, you know, a lot of men are stubborn, right? You know, a lot of men gonna kind of do what they do. So let them do what they do and you do what you do, right? Pray for them. And then, it'll come back around. It always do. The truth always come out. This thing getting lighter and brighter. I like it when it's light. The truth always come out. So it's all love. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta stress it too much. How y'all feeling about that? Express your faith in him related to his chosen field. That's the field that he chose. Sometimes we gotta bump our head. We do know that females mature faster than males, right? We do know that, right? And just because somebody is 45 years old or 30 years old doesn't necessarily mean y'all on the same maturity level. We can kind of gather that, right? Okay, well, talk to me. Thank you, Liz. Thank you. She said he has to be the head of the house, not just financially. When he does not operate in his position, it is hard to respond to him positively. Yes, I agree. I agree with that, Elizabeth. And I kind of talked about that last week a little bit. Sometimes it's good to, and it just depends on how much faith you got in them too. You know what I'm saying? If you're marrying this brother or you feel like this is going to be a marathon relationship, it's going to go the long haul. Sometimes you got to just let him do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Express your you may not like the way that he's going. Express that, right? Talk to him. Do it respectfully, but talk to him. But pray about it and just work on you. Eventually, it'll turn. Now, how long is this going to take? I don't know. I don't know what type of dude you're dealing with. You know what I mean? But eventually, it will turn around. Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. Am I talking out the side of my neck? Well, how y'all feeling? Talk to me. Erica says, how does that work when he really hates the job and he has nothing but complaints about it? How does that work? So encourage him to move. Encourage him to go to a different job. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be there for him. You know, sometimes men just be talking. You know, same thing, women. But sometimes men just be talking just to be talking. They saying one thing. They just want to get this frustration out. It's a lot of stress. Sometimes they do. It's a lot of pros and cons in some of these positions. But, just be there for them. You know what I'm saying? Just be there. Just, you just want, like I said, express your faith in him. That's what he wanted to do. Well, baby, I support you. If you don't want to do that no more, I support you in moving somewhere else. What do you want to do, love? What's some of your interests? Let's communicate through that. Do we need to get some education? Do we need to watch a couple of YouTube videos? You know what I'm saying? How can I help you get to where you happy? That's the kind of the conversation I would like to hear from my wife if I'm upset about my job and I'm coming complaining about you every day. Well, let's relieve the stress. What's up? How can we make this work for you? What is it in particular that's making you upset every day? Talk to me. Elizabeth says that's no excuse because he gonna do what he gonna do. Like I said, it depends on the type of type of cat you willing to. I mean, you kind of know. There's signs out there. You know if this dude is a dude that you want to keep for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? You kind of already know that. You see the potential. I came a long way. Ashley saw the potential in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came a long way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's possible, but you got to have faith in going back to the ladies and the list that you make. And when you out there just dating, you know what I'm saying? Just Date Girl. That's a book that we talked about. When you out there just dating, trying to find that potential mate, right? Stay hard to that list. Stick to that list that you got. And if he fill up all your requirements or pretty much close to it, then that means he probably going to be a pretty good fit for you. So, even though he might veer off a little bit, I veered off a little bit, but I came back around. You know what I'm saying? So I think for a man, a lot of dudes gonna do what they do anyways. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, be supportive, and he probably will come around. You know what I'm saying? Just pray for him. Do what you do. Improve you. We all can improve. Improve you, and he gonna see the improvement that you're doing, and it's gonna inspire him to improve. If you don't see it going anywhere, then you gotta do like Chris Brown and chunk up the deuces. We gotta be a little bit more kind of cut these folks off real quick. What's up, JoJo? What up? That's the statement I dislike. You said that's the statement. What? I think you're saying you dislike this statement. I think you're saying. I'm not sure. Talk to me. The representative will always be present in the beginning. Talk to me, Joe. Talk to me. Can you expound on that a little bit? Said the representative will always be present in the beginning. So you saying the person that who he truly is will be present in the beginning? Talk to me a little bit. Let's elaborate a little bit on that, Jerosa. Connie says to have faith in him, especially if you believe he is making the wrong decision, can only be achieved by trusting in God. He will reset his own brain somehow. That's what I'm saying. That it sounds counterintuitive, but you just got to trust in. I mean, I'm not trying to get just overly spiritual with it, but that's just what it is. Like you gotta trust the process. You know what I'm saying? You prayed for this particular person, right? You went to God and say, okay, this is what I want in a man. And if he matches what you prayed to God to ask for, then, it's going to take time for y'all to jail. That's all. It's going to take time. Self-improvement is key. Yes. That's the thing. We all can improve. We all can self-improve. Every last one of us. Even you're perfect. The perfect person that's listening to this right now that ain't got no problems is always your partner's problem. It's always your partner's fault. Every relationship that you got out of, it was on them. You can improve too. We all can. Right? Talk to me. I was like, this dude talking crazy. Hey, Elizabeth. Okay. Elizabeth says, you said, we know he gonna do what he do. I don't care for that statement. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so yeah. So my thing is, reason why I'm saying that, if you feel like you have a nice list of characteristics that you're looking for in a man and he matches that, let him do it. So one of those characteristics Ashley wanted in me, she wanted a man that's a God-fearing man, right? So if I have that as a foundation, she also wanted a man that has a good moral compass. So if I have those two in my foundation, it's like, I'm not going to veer too far off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my family before we had a family. I love my family. So I want to do things in the best interest of my family. So I'm just saying, like, she allowed my space to do what I do, even though what I was going to do wasn't too far off from what she was already aligning with, because that's what she prayed for in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that. I love y'all today. Come on, y'all. Every person have a false identity in the beginning. They tend to lean towards what the other person may like than what they like themselves. You are absolutely correct. And I think that's a natural thing. You know how the birds, they make themselves bigger. They puff out their chest. The birds walking up just to make themselves a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think that's just a natural thing. And I think the older we get, the more mature we get. That's why older couples get married so fast and they can be together for a long time, because they cut through all that BS. They like, hey, look, this is what's up. I don't like this. I don't like this. That ain't me. If that's you, then I can go ahead and go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's definitely true, Jerosa. Eventually you will learn more about your partner, and your partner will learn more about themselves to put that best foot forward out there. You know what I mean? For sure. Erica also says that comes when a man trusts his wife's intuition and doesn't resent her for giving him a different perspective. That is so true. I don't know what it is about our hard heads and why we don't like to listen. Like, God, I mean, I know we ain't on the guys today, but guys, we gotta listen. Listen for understanding. Right? Like what guy Ty say, listen for understand. You got to listen and not just hear him, but listen and understand what she talking about. So much that you can repeat what she said or come with a secondary conversation under what she talking about. We got to listen. So you are definitely true, Erica, for sure. And we got Miss Jerosa. You have to be very cautious on selecting your mate. Must have similar interests. Yes, you have to. Opposites do attract, but the foundation needs to be the same. From what I've been reading, from my experience, if that foundation is off, opposites do attract. But that foundation, if y'all ain't the same religion, if y'all ain't, have the same moral compass, if y'all don't have the same, integrity, like those things can derail a relationship real fast, right? And sometimes, like Joe said earlier, they can throw out a front. So you got to know who you're dealing with. And sometimes it takes a little time to understand who you're really dealing with, right? Sometimes it takes a little time, right? Joros also says sometimes women feel like they can persuade him to side with her, but will become upset when he lacks leadership. Yep. You try to create. Ooh, I almost said the wrong word. Create a dude. You don't want to create a dude. Build a bear, right? You don't want to build a bear. You want to build him up a little bit, right? Everybody, but it's not the heavy lifting though. That should already be done by God and his parents and society and, his work ethic himself. The major stuff should already, the foundation should already be built. But you definitely want to, each of us, when you come together, you're going to have to work on each other. There's going to be some little chisels, little fine tuning that you got to do with each other to help push you guys to the next level for sure. Oh, yeah. So let's keep it moving. Where we at? Your husband will feel you appreciate his desire to work and achieve when you tell him verbally or in writing that you value his work efforts. How many of us do that? How many of us tell your significant other verbally that you value what he's doing for the family? You respect what he's going out every day fighting this COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. I respect you bringing some income, you providing food on the table. I respect that, every time I go out, I ain't got to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? I will pay for it, but I don't have to because you got me. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know men are so hard, right? We hardcore. Huh. But man, look, we want some of the same things y'all want. And there's nothing wrong with you. We don't want, some men like flowers. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But our flowers to us is just a word of encouragement. Just some, hey, I respect that. Hey, I value your work efforts. Right? What y'all think about that? Tell him verbally or in writing that you value his work ethics. How do you feel about that? How many of us do that? We soften them up. Well, what do you mean by we soften them up? The ladies softened us up over time, or when they come in a relationship with you, you will soften them up when y'all in a relationship. Elaborate on that for me a little bit. I appreciate y'all commenting. Oh Lord, I done hit all types of stuff, y'all. Oh Lord, let me get back. Okay, there we go. I do. Good job, JoJo. Tell that man that you respect him. Tell that man. You said guys are hard. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I do. Yeah, guys are hard and ladies do soften them up. Yes, y'all do, in several different ways. Yes, y'all do. Thank God for the women. That's what y'all here for. Shout out to the ladies. All right, let's keep it moving. I got one more before we spin this wheel. Your husband will feel you appreciate his desire to work and achieve when you allow him to dream as you did when y'all were courting. Uh-oh. You allow this man to dream as you did while y'all was courting. Come on, talk to me. How y'all feeling about that? All I want is peace, love, and respect. And guess what? If you respect them, that's included. See, the thing is, love and peace is included in respect. Like they say, batteries not included. No, it's already included. Just respect that comes with it. It's a package deal. It's a package deal. Love and peace is the kids of respect, especially for me, right? So if you respect them, that's gonna come, right? So talk to me. You allow him to dream as you did when you recorded. Okay, so here's the deal. Me and Ashley, we've been married for 8 years. Shout out to wifey. We just had an anniversary. 8 years, right? And Ashley, I give it to her, man. I've been all over the place as far as bringing in some money. But on one of the previous episodes, we talk about finances and money. I can't remember the exact episode. I know we did one episode called Coins and Commitment. That wasn't the one, but it was one recently, probably in the 70s or the 60s. We're on episode like 85 now, 84. So about the 70s, we did an episode about the finances. And she found out from this book that I am a wizard when it comes to finances, because I can bring money from all types of places. It just comes in, right? So she always allowed me to do that. To dream, right? To say, you know what? I think I can do this. I think we could do that. And she said, okay, how are we going to get it? What's the plan? I give her the plan. Okay, go for it. You know, even when, you know, it might be a lot of money. Might take up a lot of time. But time and time again, she allowed me to dream. And, you know, dreams can come true. You know, so definitely shout out to wifey, because she definitely did the happy anniversary. Thank you. Talk to me, y'all. How do y'all feel about that? Allowing him to dream as you did when you were courting. Do we always shoot stuff down because we got to pay these bills, right? Like, this is what I found out, that everything that you need in life, you already got it. You remember probably like 5 years ago, maybe last year, 10 years ago, you was praying for the position that you at right now. You was praying to be where you at right now. So definitely appreciate the present. Enjoy the present. Let's not get so caught up in the future that you can hurt yourself. Allow them to dream a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just try to get I know you want to know, you can't just come out and spend all the money. You can't spend all our savings. I understand that. But let's compromise. Let's see what can we do to allow you to, because at the end of the day, it's still a part of his work. You see what I'm saying? It's still his desire to achieve, because I may be hustling, you know, whether it's selling shirts or, you know, washing cars, you know, make me I want to get my barber's license or something, you know, I'm hustling for the family. You know, maybe I don't want to work a regular 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Connie? Connie says, if if the dream is not causing us financial problems? Connie, but what if it can a little bit? What if it does a little bit? What if it causes what if it's a risk that's, because you say financial problems, and I agree, you don't want to cause financial problems. You don't. But let's just play a little devil's advocate here. What if the risk is worth the reward? What if y'all do have to kind of downshift a little bit? What if y'all can't eat out as much? What if you can't go to the movies as much? What if you can't, splurge a little bit? You know what I'm saying? What if you do have to go in a little red a little bit? Because, a lot of businesses, that's what they do. They take out loans. You know what I'm saying? So what if you gotta clean out the savings? I'm just saying, what if? But let's just figure out the plan. Let's talk through it. I think that's the main thing. Express how important it is not to deplete our savings at this juncture during the pandemic, right? Where who knows what can go on. But it's a lot of opportunity in the pandemic as well. It's a lot of opportunity, right? James says a woman believing in a man gives him an extra boost to go harder. That's a man talking from experience. That's a man talking from experience right there. A woman believing in a man gives him an extra boost to go harder. Right? Amen. Amen now. All right. I just want to drop a little bit. Just a little bit. We're going to spin this wheel now. Because here's the deal. Oh, here's the question. The question is, we talked on this last episode, right? On the last episodes. Okay, Connie says, if we project this dream, will be worth the risk in the future, then I can do that. Shout out to Connie. That's what we're looking for. We just looking for just a little communication, little conversation, and we can come to just sometimes we ain't got to do it. We ain't got to do that dream, but at least it seems like you want to support. You know what I'm saying? And that's more important. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Connie. Elizabeth says the two need to be in agreement, or at least conversation that says trust me. Exactly. That's it. Exactly. That's it. You know what I'm saying? She said amen as well. That's it right there, Elizabeth. Come to agreement, or at least a conversation that says trust me. That's it. So last week, this previous episode, the actual podcast now, we talked about y'all can go to YouTube and check out the podcast. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know where it's at. If y'all haven't subscribed on Loveology Podcast, we got 141 subscribers, man. We need some more. We trying to get to, I think it's 1,000, 10,000, I'm not sure. But go ahead and go to Loveology Podcast and hit that subscribe button if y'all don't mind. But this particular episode, Love and Respect right here, we talked about a few things.
The first thing he said is that some husbands work because it is a place where they feel respected.
Didn't think about that. And yeah, that's a good one to some men like to be at work because they feel more respected at work than they feel at more, respect at the house. You know what I'm saying? So that's something too. You know what I'm saying? Elizabeth says, don't just come home after you deplete the accounts. Yeah. I feel you. But again, you're what I'm saying, if you want a man that don't gamble and all that good stuff, that's part of your list. Oh, y'all can't even see me. That's part of your list. But yeah, don't just come home and say keep it moving. So you gotta you gotta go find some money somewhere. You done lost all the bread. But this week we talked about like I said, Love and Respect Part 6. But we actually had we talked about the ladies. We talked about the men. We spelled out chairs, right? Chairs. And that's how you spell respect to a man. So go check out that episode if you don't know what I'm talking about. So if you do know what I'm talking about, how many letters did we go over this particular week right here? Loveology Podcast, this episode right here, how many letters did we go over in chairs? Was it all of them? How many letters? Type that in the comment section so we can go over here and spin this wheel. I want to give some stuff away. Type it in the comment section. Let's make it easy for you. It was chairs. That's the word chairs. So was it all the letters? Was it just 2 of them? Was it just 4 of them? What was it? Type it in the comment section so we can spin this wheel so I can get y'all paid. Now, we'll give some free stuff away. Now, if you notice, you see King Gene up there. You see Glamoury. You know what I'm saying? You see Indigo and Violet. Go check them out. Go check them out if y'all don't mind. You know what I'm saying? And while we waiting on people to hit the comments, I want to show y'all. This is Glamoury. This is my VIP right here. It's our VIP. To be a VIP, go to Patreon, go to loveologypodcast.com, hit that Patreon button, and pick a tier and join us. They joined the VIP section. And so on VIPs, man, we give y'all shouts out every week. If you got a business, so whatever, we're going to give you a shout out. So shout out to glamoury.com. They got some cool stuff. Go check them out for the ladies. They got some cool stuff on here for the low. Okay. And so yeah, go check out glamoury.com. But I also want to give a shout out to our sponsor, king-gene.com, and that's king-gene.com. Go check them out. Let's swap it around. That happened fast. Look at this. I can do this like this. Bam. Make sure y'all go to king-gene.com. That is king-gene.com. And just for y'all don't know, we still don't have a correct answer. It's not 3, it's not 4. We still don't have a correct answer. So how many letters did we go over this week in this episode? So type that in the comment section. One more video for Indigo and Violet. Indigo and Violet, if you get this correct, you could get some free stuff from these people. So Indigo and Violet, go check them out. Go check them out. Still don't have the correct answer. Still no correct answer. Indigo and Violet, go 10% off Loveology 2020. IndigoandViolet.com. Check them out. IndigoandViolet.com. So are we going to be able to spin this wheel or what? I don't know. We still don't have the correct answer. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to call this a... So y'all need to go check out Loveology Podcast. Go check out the this last episode and see how many letters did we go over. And we have a winner. Connie, you are correct, because it was about to be done. Connie, we only went over 1 letter. But it's all good. It's all good. We only went over 1 letter, but it was a good conversation. So definitely go check us out. Check out our episode or what we did. So let's get ready to spin this wheel, Connie, and see what you get, girl. Shout out to Connie for the guest. Shout out to Connie. Let's get this going. Hey, what is that? That's Indigo and Violet. Shout out to Indigo and Violet. You get $25 off. So they have different products that are less than $25. So you can use all that $25 on one item, or you can get something bigger and get something better, right? So I held y'all long enough, man. I appreciate y'all for everything y'all done, man. We're gonna go ahead and end it off with this outro video, and we're gonna catch y'all next time. Peace out.